I'm Nate Jones, and this is my website presentation. This website is all about the NBA's all-time greats, from players to coaches, and it focuses on what makes these players and coaches the best. Basically, according to their lifetime statistics and accomplishments. Below is a picture of Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, and Magic Johnson. With the layout of the website, I want to make two tabs, which will be two different pages for the coaches and the players. And I want to include pictures for all the players and coaches with a list of their stats and accomplishments underneath their pictures. Also, it will, of course, state what number in the top 10 or top 5 the coaches and players are considered to be. And also, I want the pages to be in a black and red theme because those are my favorite colors. It's kind of going to look like that picture we have here. The players that are considered the top 10 of all time in order are Michael Jordan, Bill Russell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Wilt Chamberlain, Tim Duncan, LeBron James, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kobe Bryant. And for the website, I want to list what makes them the greatest, like including their stats, um of course, their accomplishments, like rookie of all, best, most rookies of all time, awards like NBA awards, accomplishments, championships won, things like that. And at the bottom right here, I have Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Larry Bird, probably my top three favorites of all time. For the layout on the players, I'm gonna do a picture with all their stats underneath, and then probably a little insert of what I think about each player. And of course, Michael Jordan's considered the best of all time, so I might include a little video clip of him and maybe a couple others, but I'm not sure yet. The top five coaches of all time in the NBA in order are Phil Jackson, Billy Cunningham, known as Kangaroo Kid, Larry Bird, and Greg Popovich, and then Casey Jones. Um, why I have two pictures of Phil Jackson here is just because I think he's by far the best coach of all time. What he did with the Lakers is just outstanding, winning three championships in a row. So I'm definitely going to include a lot about him and also a lot about Larry Bird because he's in the top 10 players and the top 5 coaches of all time, which is just outstanding. The layout for the coaches is going to be very similar to the players. I'm going to have the pictures of them and their history. Um, Also, I'm going to include a little more about the coaches and their accomplishments and go more in depth because there's only 5 of them instead of 10. And I'm going to talk a lot about if they played or not and how great their playing career was and how that transitioned to them being one of the greatest coaches of all time. I chose to pick the NBA all-time greats because basketball is one of my favorite sports of all time, and I also don't know a ton about it in their history, so I just thought it'd be great to learn about it. And before this project, I just didn't know enough about the history and what made these top players the top, and the coaches as well. And out of all sports, this is probably one of my top favorites, and sports is my main passion, so I had to do my website on sports.